Hey Gemini, welcome to Tea Priestess. I am Tea Priestess. This is a September 2021 reading for y'all. So let's see what comes out for y'all September, okay? I'm excited for y'all. I'm like a Gemini, so I'm excited to see what comes out. All right, let's see. I hope y'all are doing good, Geminis. You know, you're feeling lovely. Like you're feeling lovely. Yeah. A lot of people got that card. Oh, I didn't want this many cards. All right, it's cool. All right, so starting off, you're getting grounded right now. This is where the divine wants you. This is how the divine wants you to be. Getting grounded, doing whatever you need to do to connect with nature, connect with yourself, connect with the divine, you know? Do that. That's what you're in right now. Or that's where you're going to be at the beginning of September. Why can I not talk? Okay. Next is trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So you're getting grounded first week, beginning of September. So that way, middle, but second week of September, still beginning. So that way you can understand your intuition, and what the divine is trying to get you prepared for. That's what I'm getting based on the other cards. Okay. Next is don't dim to fit in. Okay. How are you dimming your light to fit in order to fit in? That's mid-month. Okay. Mid-month, you like, no, because you got grounded and you understand your intuition. You understand that the divine be talking to you and, you know, getting you prepared for things, telling you what is about to come, things like that. Or that's what the divine got you ready for. So now by mid-month, it's like, since you know these things, you cannot hide that. You cannot hide that, okay? By end of month, closer to the end of month, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan, okay? It's all about the divine plan, and it's all for the divine plan. You're laying foundations and have been laying foundations like this whole time, okay? Whole time. You've been laying foundations this whole time. And that's why you had to get grounded and learn how to trust your intuition. And then once you understand your intuition, it's like, I can't hide this shit. If I know this shit, I just know it. And that's just it. That's just it. And then by the end of the month, Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, mystic, priestess, teacher, okay? It's like an elevation. Like at the beginning of the month or throughout the month, you're preparing for an elevation. And at the very bottom is inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. You're preparing for an elevation throughout the whole month. And then you're gonna be initiating, okay? Going through the threshold, you're about to. And then you're gonna be dancing with life, okay? And celebrating and taking rest, okay? It's gonna be it seems like it's gonna be a very enlightening month. That's what I'm getting. Enlightening, unveiling, things like that. A lot of focus on self and yeah, making yourself ready, getting yourself ready, things like that. Yeah, the divine wants you to know who you are this month, who you are. By the end of the month, you're gonna know who the fuck you are, Gemini, for real. If you had any doubts or had any questions about it, you gonna know. Let me see what other cards. Look, okay. Two of Swords. This is beginning of the month. So right now, or starting early September, you're going to be kind of like trying to understand. Like with this Get Grounded card, it's like you're trying to understand. Oh, well, yeah, you're trying to understand who you are. Maybe, yeah, you just don't know, or you don't fully understand who you are. Like, you know you have things inside of you. You know these things, or you feel this way, kind of. Like with this, you kind of feel this way. You have some type of inkling, towards who you are, but you don't quite know yet. Okay, so that's at the beginning. You just don't know. Don't quite know yet. Not that you don't know, you just don't quite. You don't quite know yet. But you're going towards figuring that shit out. Okay? You're going towards figuring that shit out, and that comes through getting grounded at the beginning of the month. Getting grounded, okay? You gotta get grounded. Got to. All right, so that's the beginning of the month, very beginning. What's trust the niggle? Oh, trust the niggle. 10 of Cups. Like, you know you are worthy of your cups being fulfilled, of you getting blessed, of things happening in your life. You just don't quite understand. It's like what is going on? You don't quite understand what could be happening, what's going on for real. Yeah, kind of. Ugh, I don't know. Well, like that, like, you know, just that right there. Like me trying to get the card in just right. Like, it's like you trying to figure it out. Like, you're trying to figure it out, you know, with the trust and niggle. Like, you're trying to figure it out. You're trying. I was just trying real hard. Really trying. But you know that you're supposed to get everything. Okay? In a way, you know? Whatever everything is for you, you understand that, and you know that. And so you have to trust the niggle in yourself to know, I am deserving. So week 2, it's like you gonna be like, I am deserving. Like, you figured that shit out a little bit in week 1, and it's like by week 2 you can be like, I'm deserving. Look, I put in the work, okay? 9 of Wands, I put in the work. Can't nobody take whatever work that I put in on myself or in any other way away from me. Like, I have been through, you know, I'm hurt a little, but that's about it. Like, I'm still holding my wands. I'm still out here pushing, thriving, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, okay? I'm not stopping. Okay? That's week 2. You see it and you understand it within yourself. Now, middle of the month, don't dim to fit in. Okay, I'll take these 2. Okay, so 5 of Swords. Now, this is where, look, you're not dimming to fit in with nobody. Because you have went through a process of like 2 weeks or so of getting in tune with yourself and getting to know who the fuck you are, like for real. Like for real. And you like, oh no, like with this 9 of Wands, like you ready to go. why does plane references always come up? Because I was really about to say, you ready to move about the cabin. Okay. I don't know why the divine likes planes with me so much, but sure. Sure. So y'all about to, you not just, look, the divine, okay, let's go there. The divine took you on a plane ride, okay, basically. Like, you was preparing. The first 2 weeks is like preparing, like the ride. Like, the first week is like you getting on the plane, you know, you like, okay, I know I'm here. I know I'm on the way somewhere. I know I'm on the way somewhere. Okay? Week 2 is like you moving up, like y'all are, you know, doing the ascending thing into the air. And it's like, you know, that shit right there can be a thing. So whenever you're going up, you know, that's what you're doing week 2. Week 3, oh, you in the air. You done been up in the air on the plane for a little bit. You know, God been flying you for a little bit, okay? You done learned how to how to pilot is operating the plane. Like, you can kind of see, like, okay, it's smooth, all right. Now it's like, oh, you can move about the cabin. You ain't gotta sit down no more. No. Whatever you need to do, if you need to go over to seat A5 and talk to that person and be like, what was said? What was said? What kind of thoughts or what were you trying to put into my life? What were you saying out of your mouth to try to append my life? You were trying to cause things on me. What was said, A5? What was said over there? What? And now, you know, you just going around to everybody on this plane, look, because God placed these people on this plane with you for a reason. You might not even know until you didn't even know. You did not know. Like, the first 2 weeks with the track, whatever that's called, the runway drive, I don't know what that's called, the runway part, you know, you was just focused on that. Like, okay, I know this plane is going. I'm on the plane, I'm sitting down, I'm buckled up, all that. I can't move about the cabin. Week 2, you like, okay, I'm comfortable. I can just sit here and, you know, I know that God is flying me. And then you looking back, like you looking out the window and you like, wow, I'm leaving all that behind. I'm not going back. All that shit that's outside on the ground that you seeing that's starting to become, like, you know, smaller and smaller as you go higher and higher. It's like, I don't have to worry about that no more. Because I'm on the way to my blessings. God is taking me on the way to my blessings, okay? So now, week 3 is like, you know, God is like, the light has came off. And in this time, you can look around and, like, you walking around the cabin and you like you take a bathroom, a restroom break, and, you know, you like, I know you. You tried to hurt me. Oh, it's time to talk. What's up? And God placed all these people on this plane just so you could do that. Just so you could do that. Okay, look, justice. Just so you could do this very thing. Every single person who has wronged you is on this fucking plane, okay? So in real terms and not plain terms, this is like, God is about to set people up to be around you in some way where you gonna be like, look, cause okay, I've seen 13-13, I've seen 14-14, so it's like, God is gonna match you up. Come on, God is gonna match you up to these people who hurt you, because you know what the fuck is up now. You out of that. God is gonna match you up to these people in some way, shape, and form, so that way you can tell them what the fuck is up and you not dimming to fit in. They can't tell you Oh no, what you talking about? What? 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 You know what the fuck is up? Don't be acting stupid, okay? And then after that, so now we in the end of the month. Yeah, around the end of the month. Let's see. But now I'm getting like, you going back to your seat now, okay? Putting your seatbelt on. The flight attendant, I know right now during the pandemic, they don't do like the actual first full service on planes right now, but let's just go back to before pre-pandemic time. And we had full service, things like that. The flight attendant is asking you, what do you want to drink? Do you want a snack? You want a meal? What do you want? What do you want? You want to actually come up here to first class? We got a seat waiting just for you, okay? Divine plan, laying foundations. You just laid foundations. And now you get to upgrade. Oh, you get to upgrade and experience new. You get to taste things that you ain't never tasted before because you did what you needed to do. You cut them people off and you did it up in the air. Okay, look, 9 of Pentacles. You looking at everything that you did, everything that you overcame. You looking out the window again now in first class. Okay, you moved up. You in first class now. And you looking out the window like, wow, yep, all that shit gone. You looking at them people who back there on the plane and literally back there where, because in real life, you would have been in some way talking to these people, or God is going to place them, like I said, but now like because you did what you did, they back there. And so you looking at them back there and you know, your mind is thinking about memories, you going through things, like you're reminiscing. That's it. You're reminiscing about a lot of things, looking out the window, whatever, looking back at them people like, y'all really did that. You really thought. They did. But that's why you get all of the pentacles. You get all of everything. Because you knew it was coming. You knew your cups was going to be fulfilled. Earlier in the month, you knew it. You just didn't know how. And you just didn't know what it would look like. You didn't know you was going to get to first class. Okay? When you got on this plane, you did not know that you was going to get to first class. Getting champagne that's just complimentary. Snacks and a whole ass meal that is just complimentary. Look. Hold up. I didn't even know I was holding this. Look, Ace of Swords. So it's like, yes, whatever the fuck, yes, you did not know that you was gonna have to, you basically slayed all these fucking people. Whatever, like, God is placing you in a position where you about to slay these people. It's gonna be like, who brought these snakes on this motherfucking plane? And you gonna cut all the heads off these snakes. You cutting all the heads off these snakes. You uncovering all these fucking snakes and you cutting them off. You cutting them off. It's done. It's done. Who you thought you was? Okay? Because look. At the very end of the month is this priestess, mystic teacher. Okay? So now it's like the divine, but the pilot, the divine, is recognizing you, okay? Recognizing you on the plane. Like doing a special like, hey y'all, welcome to this flight. We have a special guest, Gemini. Welcome onto the flight, Gemini. I heard that you were back there killing the snakes on the plane. I'm proud of you. I wanted to shout you out and, give you all the props. I'm gonna give you all the props. However many more champagne bottles, whatever you want, however many more meals, however, whatever the fuck you want, you got it. You got it. Okay? Look, that's what's going on. I love it. I love it. Look, Five of Pentacles, no more. You will never, I mean, I'm not gonna, well, shit, never. You never gonna be in this energy ever again. Ever. Ever. In Five of Pentacles, that's how people wanted you to be. They didn't want you, throughout this whole month, none of this shit, they didn't even want you to get on the fucking plane. Gemini, they did not want you to get on the plane. They wanted to stop you before you got to the airport, before you went through TSA, before any of that. They wanted you to not even get on the plane. These people did not want you to strive. They did, oh, that's 3 cards. Look, they didn't want you to get the world. Oh my gosh, that was hiding back there. Look at that. They did not want that. Look, because I didn't even see it. Oh my gosh, until it showed the fuck up, because they can't stop it. They can't stop it. Look, you just on the plane, just sitting, chilling, understanding by the end of this month, not only are you going to have the world, you're going to have justice, like major cards, justice in the middle of the month. Either you and God, both you and God, because you on God's plane. Okay, by the end of the month, because you on God's plane, you make sure to get your ass on this fucking plane no matter what. Okay, you ain't know what was going on at the beginning. You didn't know how this flight was gonna go. You did not know. You really did not. You was like, okay, I'm here. I'm gonna just be on the plane. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here. Okay, you took the leap. You went after that shit. You made sure you was on. You made sure you was on. Middle of the month, you get justice. End of the month, you get the world. Okay, you get to enjoy the plane ride. All this other shit that you gotta do in between is just like fun. It's like revealing. It's just helping you get to the world. It's helping you to enjoy the plane ride. Okay, it's helping you to enjoy the plane ride. God, okay, look, none of that other shit. You learned your lessons. You were able to cut the snakes on the fucking plane. Their heads is gone. You have learned. You have learned, and you understand greatly who the fuck you are. You shit. By the end of this month, you greatly understand who the fuck you are, Gemini. Woo! Wow. Look, 4, stability. You get that. 1, that's you focusing on your number 1 self, a full understanding of you, a full understanding that God got you. God will prop you up so you can do what you need to do, okay? You are a number 1. Number 1. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever doubt yourself. Ever. After this, you can never doubt yourself. 2, emotions. You can never doubt yourself after this month. There will be no doubting. No doubt. I get no doubt, but I get up again. No, that's I think the band name is No Doubt, maybe not, but the song is I get knocked down, but I get up again, and you can never ever get me down. I get knocked down. I love that I'm turning this into like a like a hip-hop version. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Okay, you should maybe listen to that song. There's not a hip-hop version, but I love it. I'm gonna continue to blow my horn, okay? Ain't nothing gonna stop you, literally. I mean, I know I've said that a lot, but it's like, literally. Literally, Gemini. Look, the whole month, okay? The whole month is going to be hilarious. Like, this whole plane ride, I love the plane. I guess God, you know, we just own planes or something. I don't know, because planes literally always come out. Always come out. No matter what sign I'm doing, plane rides. Oh, for air signs. That's it. That's it. Every time for air signs. Ah, thank you, God. Okay. Because you're in the air, you know? That makes sense. Look at God. Wow. All right. Wow. That's cute. I like that. Because you in the air. That's why plane rides and things always come for air signs. Look at that. All right. It's a lovely day out here for y'all, and like every day, no matter what, it's a lovely day out here for y'all, Gemini, okay? No matter what, when you get on the plane ride, when you go to the airport, when you going through TSA, when you waiting before the plane, when you step on the plane, when you sit down, the whole time, it is going to be a lovely day out here. Especially when you get to first class, okay? And you sipping your champagne and you eating your whatever first class meal is, like, can't nobody touch you. And then people in the back, they can't come up here. They're not allowed. Literally not allowed. There's like these flight attendants is gonna make sure that you not look, and these your ancestors. The flight attendants is your ancestors. They making sure these people never come towards you ever again. They back there. They back there. They back there. Look, you got me fucked up. They making sure that them people never touch you ever again. Whoa, yes. And they gonna be like, I'm confusion. Why we not friends no more? Why you don't work here no more? Why you don't talk to me no more? Did you think about that? No. Why you cutting my head off? Wow. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get 2 more cards, Divine Spirit. Please. Fuck them people. Look, fuck them people. All them people back there, and look, I'm not trying to make this classist thing. I'm really not. I'm not a classist person. I'm really not. I have been broke of the broke, like homeless, things like that. So it's like, no matter how much money, I've had none. You know, it's just like, the whole classist thing is just really stupid to me, because money shouldn't change you. So I'm really not trying to do that. I hope that does not come across. But I'm just saying, you're up here and they're back there. And that's just it. In this term, but also like in real life, because once you're elevating. Once you got on the plane, you started to elevate to a new level to reach the divine. That's why at the end, look. At the end, when you get the world and you just chilling on the plane in first class, that's when the divine get on the intercom thing and be like, hey Gemini, welcome on the plane. I heard you was killing them snakes and stuff, you know, because you had to elevate to get to a point where the divine could talk to y'all for real like that. To where the divine could talk to y'all like that. Okay? The divine couldn't reach you when you was down on the ground. Because the divine does not lower. You have to raise yourself. You have to raise your understanding, your emotional intelligence, things, everything within yourself in order to reach the divine. That's why you just had to get on the plane. God knew what was going to happen. God knew what was going to happen. But you just had to get on the plane. But the divine couldn't talk to you like that or acknowledge you until you took the steps to get there. Until you got to first class and until you did all the cutting away. You had, wow, yes. Y'all, this reading, you had to cut all these people, take the justice, and not them to fit in, okay? Not them to fit in and say, fuck them people, because that is the only way that God is going to basically acknowledge you, and you know, acknowledge you in a way. I'm like really serious. Like, this might be a little confusing, and it might be a little confusion with that in the middle of the month. Like, do I really have to like when you're on this plane, you like, do I have to address these people like here and now? Like, you can be looking around like, why are these people here? These people that did me wrong, like they here, like they close, like why they here? Like, you just realizing that they here, and you gotta, like, you're being forced. God is going to force you to say some shit, do some shit, whatever the fuck, to these people. But you have to do that in order to get to the divine and get to where you're supposed to be. You have to. In order to get off this motherfucking plane, you have to. You really do. You do. You do. If that means cutting off people, cutting off jobs, cutting off whatever fucking situation, you have to do that. There can't be any confusion about that, because God is literally setting you up, excuse me, putting you on the plane, putting you in the atmosphere with these people. They are coming, or not you, they coming into your atmosphere, so that way you can cut them off. You have to do this. I mean, you know, you do whatever you want. You're gonna do whatever you want. But in order for the divine to be like, hey, Gemini, and for you to get the first class, for you to get the world, for you to get any of that, you have to do this in the middle of the month. I believe that you'll do that, Gemini. I do, you know? I've cut off a lot of fucking people, me personally, and my connection with the divine has only grown stronger. I mean, we have our own plane scenario. I mean, like, for real, like, it's like we're close, like it's like that. Like, you know, like, the divine be making me laugh all the time, literally all the time. Whether it's like situations like this and I'm like, wow, they really tried it, or just like in real life, like things like that, like, you know, the airplane thing, and I figured that out, and the divine was like, yeah, like, that's what it is. Like, things like that, you know, like, in order for you to get that type of relationship with the divine, you have to cut off things that do not need to be there. They can't be up in the air with you at the same time that you trying to go up in the air with the divine and be recognized by the pilot and shit. It just can't happen. Yep. So be thankful. I'm thankful. You thankful. Everything is thankful. You're gonna be thankful. You're really gonna be thankful for this plane ride. You're gonna be thankful for this month and the things that the divine is taking you through, no matter what. That's it. Okay, let me get the back cards of everything. Oh, yes. Look, that's why the devil showed up late. Look, the devil showed up at the very end, at the back bottom. The devil is like literally on the ground. So you up in the air and the devil is on the ground. Once you start taking off, the devil can't touch you. Literally. Once you start taking off and getting closer to the divine, going through this journey, staying on this, well, you gotta, once you on the plane, you can't really get off until it lands, right? I mean, you could, never mind. But, oh my gosh. Okay. You're going to be on this plane ride. The devil cannot stop you. That's why the devil is at the fucking back bottom. Irrelevant. The devil can't stop you. The fuck? Thought. Breaking the chain, okay? Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Whenever you land, whenever the divine takes you to the destination that you're going, whatever the divine say, like by the end of the month, I don't know how long the plane ride, we're talking about September, so I'm guessing by the end of September, you know, this plane ride is gonna be done, okay? And so, I did just hear something about October, but it's okay. Possibly October. But once you are off this plane and you know you have cut off the people, you was in there slashing the snakes. You was just on the plane, like you was deep, like you went to wherever the fuck snakes can hide. These people started, when they saw you start slashing motherfuckers, like you hurt me, slash. This snake tried to kill me, you tried to poison me, slash. Like when all these things started to see you doing that, they started to scatter and run. Okay, they started to scatter and run because they didn't want the slashing. But it's okay, because they still gonna, look, Justice card mean they getting that shit. They can't run from this. The fuck? They can't run. Okay, ain't no run. Okay? You breaking the chain. By the end of this month, you would have landed in first class, drinking your champagne, just chilling, just enjoying the plane ride. And it's gonna go down so smooth. And it's like, because the devil is still in the back, once you land on the ground, the devil still cannot touch you. The devil cannot touch you, because when you started this plane ride, the devil thought, because you didn't quite understand. You didn't know. But now you got the world. You are priestess, mystic, teacher. You have a full understanding. Okay? Yeah. God is gonna take you on a whole journey, Gemini. It's gonna be lovely, honestly. This is amazing. Yeah, just remember to be tuned in. That's the whole point, to get you tuned in. This whole month is to get you tuned in so you can do what you need to do. So tuned in with the divine that you can do what you need to do, because you care more about your relationship with the divine than you do these human being people. Look, I'm really being serious. That's what this mid-month, when the light and come off and you can move about the cabin, and it's time to cut off people and use that sword. That's your time. That is your time to show the divine, I fuck with you more than I fuck with these human being people who hurt me, because they wouldn't be on this plane. God is not setting this plane up just for nothing. These people are not going to be on this plane just for nothing. No, they're there for a specific reason. This specific reason is so you can cut them the fuck off. Literally. If you don't, it's like you failed the mission, young grasshopper. Something like that. So it's like, it's all about you and what you want to do, Gemini, but God is setting you up. God put you on the plane. Like, that's all. God put you on the plane. God put you on the plane. You just have to do the work while you're on the plane. And literally going into the plane ride, God gave you the swords already, and the understanding. Gave you some understanding and some swords already. So you came on the plane a little prepared. I'm just saying, you had a little preparation before you stepped on this plane. So by the time when it's time for you to start cutting motherfuckers up, take that shit, do that shit. Cut them snakes off. Oh, yeah. Okay, Gemini. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this was yeah. I hope that it's going to be a great September for you, no matter what. I believe it is. If you want to book a reading with me, then you can do so. It'll be in the pinned comment section down below. But there's 2 questions that you need to ask yourself and ask the divine. First question, divine, do I need to book a reading? If not, then don't. Second question, when do I need to receive this reading? If it's a day, 2 days, 3 days, 3 weeks, 2 months from now, book it for that exact day and time. No sooner and no later. Okay? And I'll have it ready. And just only one reading per one person. Ever. I'm for real. Ever. Because after that, you'll be ready to go to just the divine. Look, how divine put you on the plane ride, I'm also like a plane or something. In a way, you know, I'm helping you on the way to get to the divine. So that way when you land after that one reading, you like, hey divine, what's up? Honestly, that's all. I'm just the guide to help you get you there. So, or, okay, no, like in the airport, and you know, them people like, you know, that be on them carts, I'm that person. I'm taking you towards your flight. I'm like, get on, like, let's go. And then, you know, I'm talking to you the whole way, and I'm like, yeah, I'm preparing you for what's about to happen, you know, giving you some insight, you know, whatever the divine done told me to tell you before you step onto the plane. That's me. That's me. I'm that person. Okay. So yeah, if you don't need to step onto the cart, and you don't need, I love that. If you don't need to take a little ride with me, it's perfectly fine, you know? That's why you have legs. I mean, for real. That's why you have legs, and you can walk to your destination to get to the same place. It's just if you need me, then I have the cart. You know, I'm here. We can ride in style and everything. Okay. All right. I'm gonna come down. But I hope this was good and this comes out good. If y'all need to rewatch this or something, Gemini, because that's coming up for me, y'all may need to rewatch this at least one more time or whatever. Do that if you need to. You know, if you don't, whatever. I can't tell you what to do. But yeah, Gemini. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop extending this. All right, I'm done, Gemini. I hope that y'all enjoyed, and I hope that you come back. I love you. Bye.